There's been a distinct lack of detail or explanation coming from Israeli authorities about the attacks at the Nasser Hospital in Khan Yunis on Monday, an incident which is sparking criticism and condemnation right around the world, not just because it targeted a hospital, but because Palestinian journalists were killed in the attacks. Palestinian media have borne a heavy burden throughout the course of this conflict, telling the story of the war in Gaza, considering foreign media are not allowed to independently access the Strip. The findings of an initial inquiry by the Israeli military claimed troops had opened fire on a camera set up on a staircase on the upper floors of the hospital. They said they believed it was set up by Hamas, although have provided no evidence to back that up. A Reuters camera operator was killed in the strike. The IDF findings don't even mention the fact a second strike hit the same spot moments later, something which was caught live on camera. Those omissions and the killing of journalists elsewhere in the Strip are fueling accusations Israel is trying to avoid accountability and is also trying to stop the world from seeing what is happening in Gaza, claims which Israel denies. The country's ambassador to the United Nations has said further details about the Nasser attacks will become clear very soon.
Well, first, we regret the loss of life of any journalist or non-combatant. We fight Hamas. That's our goal, to eliminate Hamas. We are still looking into the details of that incident, and I'm sure that in the next few days we will have more information about that. But Prime Minister Netanyahu was very clear that he said it was a tragedy. We regret it. During wartime you have such kind of incidents, but our goal is to fight terrorists, not journalists, not anyone who is not involved in terrorism.
Italy's Prime Minister has joined the international condemnation, not just of the war in Gaza still dragging on, but pointing to this incident in particular.
We condemn the unjustifiable killing of journalists in Gaza, an unacceptable attack on press freedom and on all those who courageously risk their lives to report on the tragedy of war.
Israel is intensifying its strikes in Gaza City ahead of a broader operation to take control and occupy the area, which it claims is one of Hamas's last strongholds. The military telling hundreds of thousands of Palestinians it's inevitable the mission will go ahead, and they have to leave now. It comes as the French President Emmanuel Macron hits back at Benjamin Netanyahu's criticism of his conduct, accusing the Israeli leader of weaponizing claims of anti-Semitism. Mr. Netanyahu penned a letter to President Macron, almost a carbon copy to one he also wrote to Anthony Albanese, criticizing them for recognizing Palestinian statehood, or saying they would walk down that path, and accusing them of abandoning local Jewish communities. President Macron has hit back, saying the move does not threaten the state of Israel, and accusations he's abandoned local Jewish communities are false.